So with the Taken King, players defeated Oryx. Oryx is dead. Long live Oryx. But now you're going back to the Reef, which was decimated in the Taken King. There wasn't a whole lot going on there, but you're being called back to action now. Varix has been imprisoning Taken in the Prison of Elders, so you'll have that opportunity to face them there with some new mechanics and challenges. And he is your point being for the quest lines throughout the April update.
Okay, fantastic. Well, with that, controller in hand, we take you live to the Reef. It is very much as you remember it during your adventures in the House of Wolves. While the Awoken fleet was all but destroyed in their disastrous strike against the Dreadnought, the survivors have limped home to reconsolidate their power and issue a renewed call to action to clean up the solar system of the Taken threat that still remains. So let's check out some of the different prompts that we have to make our way through this setting. I have something waiting for me at the Postmaster.
I think you should wait till next week for that one.
We'll wait till next week. We'll get into the gear and the rewards and some of the different ways in which you'll progress as a character. We can see that Eververse Trading has set up shop in the Reef, and we'll get into some of the different wares that they'll have for customization and general fun like they do. And today, our focus will be on our old loyal friend, Varix. So Varix has been certainly a fan favorite, and definitely an embodiment of the vendetta that always seems to exist here in the Reef. He's the innkeeper of the Prison of Elders, and as the Reef confronts what remains of the Taken and capture their bosses, he's been committing them to the Prison of Elders. Yes?
Right, so while Petra is leading the charge with the Taken War quest lines that you've seen in the Taken King, Varix is very much supporting his own vendetta with the Prison of Elders. He wants you to study the Taken, to learn how they fight, and fight some new challenges in the Prison of Elders.
All right, well, let's check out what he's got. So at first glance, we can tell that he does have some new action for us to enjoy.
Right, so this is the first quest line we've added, and right away you can see it's directing you to the brand new mission that we've added with the April update.
Pretender to the throne.
Right.
So, Oryx dead, but Taken remain. No one voice controls them. Have heard of one who hungers for power, wants to seize control for himself. Investigate, yes?
So without spoiling too much, Varix has been tracking a new Taken power. The Taken have not disappeared from our system. They are still a threat, and he wants you to chase down this new power.
Cut off the new head, and perhaps the snake will finally die.
Exactly.
So I'm going to accept that quest. Here's another quest.
Right, so with the Prison of Elders, as you can see, it's been brought up to level 41. We have a level 41 variant for all of our endgame players, and this quest line will guide you to that first, and to a few other bits we've added.
So return to the prison, level 41. Prison cells are full, Guardian. Take hunger for light. Greater challenges, yes, but greater treasures for the worthy.
Right, so there's a whole new suite of rewards for you to earn in the Prison of Elders.
And the better your performance, the better those rewards.
Correct.
As always with Destiny. Okay, so I'll accept that quest. And let's check out some other elements of his inventory. We have Prison of Elders bounties, which will contribute to my reputation with House of Judgment.
Exactly. So the House of Judgment has brand new rewards for you to earn. And every week we have a rotating group of bounties for you to finish and gain a little bit of rep towards that.
So all of these are relevant to the Prison of Elders. All of these bounties are completed in the depths of the prison.
Right. Some of them may ask you to go to the level 41 Prison of Elders.
As this one does.
Or some of them may ask you to face the Challenge of Elders, which...
As that one does. Kill enemies with precision shots. Use a heavy weapon to kill enemies in level 41 Prison of Elders or Challenge of the Elders. So that one's a little bit more malleable. I can choose which path I want to take.
Right, and these are all weekly bounties, so you have a whole week to get 50 heavy weapon kills.
Nice, so those will refresh on the weekly update.
Right.
And I can see, we're putting an emphasis on precision kills, so those things will change week over week. You'll see sort of inspiring people to fight in different ways and accomplish their missions using different sorts of tactics.
Exactly.
Okay. And up here, very interesting, Challenge of the Elders entry. So talk to me a little bit about this. We'll delve a little bit more deeply into this when we have Tim Williams join us, but it almost seems as if Varix has taken a page from the playbook of our old friend Brother Vance.
Exactly. This will buy your entry into the Challenge of the Elders. And I won't go into too much detail because Tim will be able to talk more on that one.
Okay, well, I got it. It cost me 100 glimmer.
It's worth it.
Is it? All right, we shall see. We will have a full gameplay demo of the new challenge mode in Prison of Elders, but we certainly have more to talk about before we dive down into the combat zone. So, also worth mentioning, you said that Petra Venj is sort of the main commanding force for Guardians that visit the Reef. Petra also does have a quest, but for the time being, it will be exclusive to PlayStation players.
Right. For our Sony players, there is a unique quest line on Petra and a unique reward.
All right. All right, well, with that, let's talk a little bit about these quests. Let's give a little bit more detail about these quests. And now that I have visited Varix, I have some new items in my inventory. Of course, I'll find my bounties, and I'll be able to track them right here on the quest view. And at the gates is the first quest line that you talked about. You had described a new rising power in the forces of the Taken. And without giving away too much, can you talk to us about that boss and who that boss is?
So that boss is, like you said, a new rising Taken power to fill the power vacuum that Oryx's absence has left. And that is Malak.
Malak.
Right.
Official pronunciation confirmed. So
Malak.
If you hear anybody saying Malak, send them right here to the archive of this stream. Our design lead has told us it's Malak. So imagine, if you will, it is 3 weeks from now. This is what you'll find in your director.
Yeah.
As we can see, the original Prison of Elders activities that players enjoyed during the House of Wolves, still intact.
Yeah, still intact. We haven't touched those. They are available if you're leveling a new character. If you want to go back and enjoy those experiences,
Yeah.
they're totally available. We're not taking anything away.
And we have new players who join the Destiny community every day.
Yeah.
Much to our surprise and appreciation, and this will still be a relevant portion of the path that will bring them to these new heights, level
Exactly.
320, level 330, level 335. But once they reach that point,
Yeah.
this
so
is the new hotness, yeah?
This is the match-made level 41 light 260 version of Prison of Elders.
Okay.
So a lot of people weren't able to experience the level 28 random, 4 random bosses, changes every time version at the original level. So we brought that one up to light 260, and then we created a Taken variant. And this node will 50% choose the Taken version or the original at that new light level. The Taken version has 4 new Taken bosses
Okay.
specifically for this mode. And yeah, this is where you go. You want to go down to go get your big chest. We got rid of the keys.
Nice. No keys
so
required.
As
So if
many
I-
times as you want a week.
So if I excel at this level 41 arena, I can go all the way down into the treasure room. I can open all of the chests, and I can do that as many times as I want throughout the course of a week.
Absolutely.
So we're making the Prison of Elders a far more rewarding experience. I'll have a shot at earning new exotics. I'll have a shot at earning new gear.
Yeah, and it has the Heroic Strikes Vanguard marks hooked up to it. So as you're running it, you're getting Vanguard marks. You're getting resources to upgrade your gear.
Cool, cool. So if you love Prison of Elders, you can play it as often as you want, and you can profit.
Yes.
Okay.
And that'll get you to 320.
Okay,
So if you go to the left,
here we go.
this is our new challenge mode.
And this is what we're here to talk about today.
Yeah.
The level 42 arena, recommended light 320.
Yeah. So if you've been stuck at 320 for a while, this is where
Yeah.
you start, right?
Yeah,
Like
or stuck at 319, or
yeah.
stuck at 310, or so.
Yeah.
Playing the activities in the April update, playing the new strikes, playing the Prison of Elders as it's been revamped. This is a great way to get up to 320. Once you're ready, once you've hit what is at this moment in time the top of the light.
Yep.
Then once you're there, you can dive into this, and this will extend your progression even further.
Right. And this can get you to 335, this
Okay.
activity.
Okay, and for the eagle eyes in our chat room who are asking what is a sterling treasure, promise, as we've already mentioned, next week we'll be talking all about gear, we'll be talking all about progression, we'll answer all of your fine-tuning questions about the numbers and how your character becomes more powerful.
I can pull out my store card.
Let's take a look, see how it. All right, so
There we go.
their high score highlighted. They hit the goal for the week, and they're a third of the way to the cumulative score.
How often can you hit your goal for the week?
You can hit it once.
That's why you call it the goal for the week.
Exactly.
Words mean things, don't they? How clever. But they can keep playing to reach that cumulative score and also get their piece of armor.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about what piece of armor, you may ask, next week.
Ooh.
And check them out.
Sweet new emblem.
Check out those emblems. Okay,
And
so we'll return them to orbit, and we'll go check out what they got. All right, so here we go. We'll take a look at what one of you earns. No need to spoil more of the surprises than need be. Come on now, Varix. What you got? Accept. We accept your reward, and you have Her Fury. So let's go inspect your weapon, your new weapon, rather. Her Fury is a sniper rifle, no doubt an homage to the Queen. We've got some interesting perks on there. And if we inspect this, I can see some new, never-before-seen nodes on that weapon. And again,
next week?
next week.
All right.
Next week is going to be devoted to exploring the gear, the weapons, the armor, and all of the things that we'll be providing as part of the April update as a logical extension of the player experience to help you level up, to help you become more powerful. That's why Guardians fight, and we're sure that's why you fight as well.